It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Happy March 1st, y'all. Let's talk about 5 wellness tips that you can implement to utilize this energy for your wellness and some important energetic dates that you need to keep in mind as you plan for this month and manifest for this month. Let's get into it. March is actually a very important month in the year simply because it marks the end of the first quarter of the year according to the Gregorian calendar. If we break the 12-month calendar up into 4 parts, March marks the end of the first quarter and it marks the beginning of the spiritual new year because spring equinox starts on March 20th, and spring equinox marks the start of the spiritual new year, the nature new year, right? It is a fresh start for Mother Earth. So, with that being stated, a good wellness practice to implement for the month of March is simply reflection. Reflect over the past couple of moon cycles. How has your energy been? What have you manifested? What do you desire to release? How have you shown up these past few moon cycles? How has your energy aligned with your manifestations? How has your discipline reflected in your manifestations? And what is something that you want to release that you don't want to carry with you into the next quarter or this next spiritual new year? Get into the reflection energy. One of the most important wellness practices for me is setting my intention. I heavily advise that you choose an intention, a purpose, a why for this month. How do you want to show up this month? What is the energy that you want to manifest as? Remember, your internal manifests as your external. How you show up is what you will align with and get back from the universe. So, what is your intention this month? And keep in mind, Venus retrograde begins the evening of March 1st or the morning of March 2nd, depending on your location. We also have Mercury retrograde starting on March 14th. We have 2 eclipses, a lunar eclipse on March 14th and a solar eclipse on March 29th. Considering all of these energetic alignments, what energy do you desire to manifest as this month? What energy do you want to align with this month? And I heavily advise you turn that into a mantra, something you will chant and declare over yourself, your energy, your life, and show up as this month. For example, if you want to manifest as divine light, you want to attract divine light, your mantra will be, I am divine light. If you want to manifest wellness, you want to attract wellness, your mantra will be, I am wellness manifested, or simply, I am well. So set your intention and turn it into a mantra. Commit to chanting that mantra anytime throughout the day, but especially when you first wake up in the morning, anytime you feel your energy getting a bit intense or your nervous system kind of ticks up a little bit, or anytime you just feel like you want to calm yourself, bring ease over your energy, chant that mantra. And of course, the first of the month is a good time to manifest abundance. We are still in the shadow period of the new moon in Pisces energy, which brings us divine flow and ease. We are also still in the shadow period of the planet parade, which is a great manifestation energy. I already did a previous video on that. Go get into that one. Now, to manifest abundance today specifically, but any day really, simply smudge your home with any dispelling herb. I'll make sure to list some here somewhere. And be sure to practice opening that front door. First off, when you smudge, you better have them windows open and those doors open. Get every corner of that home. And then you want to go to your front door, open your front door, and from your left hand, blow salt out of your front door to remove any negative energy and protect your sacred space. And then you want to turn around and from your right hand, blow cinnamon into your home for abundance and prosperity energy. So smudge and then blow the salt out and blow the cinnamon in to manifest protection and abundance. The next wellness practice to implement is fasting. Fasting helps us increase our discipline. It helps purify our holistic bodies, our spirit, our mind, our physical self, as well as our emotional wellness. It also helps us connect with our highest divine self or our Ori and the highest divine source. It helps us increase spiritual communication through prayer and meditation. Fasting is a great wellness practice. Now, March 1st marks the start of fasting for Ramadan, and that lasts until March 29th. And then we have Lent, which starts on March 5th and lasts till April 17th. So choose a sacrifice, choose something you want to fast from, and discipline yourself through the practice of fasting. And the last wellness practice is mastering a practice. I want you to challenge yourself to choose one practice at least and study it. Study the history of that practice. Study the wisdom behind that practice. Commit to practicing it every single day. Some aspect of the practice, incorporate it into your daily routine, and then I want you to analyze its impact on your wellness. That is what we call mastering a practice. The discipline to understand it, understand the history of it, practice it with consistency, and assess its impact on your holistic self. Now, this practice could be anything from yoga to breath work to meditation to chanting or anything that your spirit feels led to do. But practice that practice and master it. Happy first of the month, y'all. Much peace, much wellness, much prosperity, much love, joy, and any and everything else that you desire. Much love, y'all. If you are desiring to manifest something, baby, today is the day because we have a 7-planet parade. Let's get into it. Anytime we have 3 or more planets align, it is considered a planet parade. This time we have 7, which is considered a large planet parade. Now, we've been reigning in 6 for about a month, but now the 7th planet, Mercury, has joined. Let's talk about each planet, what their attributes are, and what you should be manifesting. First up, we have Saturn, our planet of boundaries and restrictions. Mercury, our planet of communication, transportation, technology, and agreements. And Neptune, our planet of spirituality and dreams. And Pisces, along with our new moon. This offers us the opportunity to manifest abundance, divine flow, and ease in our life. Next up, we have Venus, our planet of love, relationships, value, beauty, and the divine flow of abundance in the cardinal fire sign of Aries. This can intensify our manifestations, especially when it comes to manifesting a flow of money, as well as enhancing our beauty, enhancing our love lives, our relationships with family, friends, etc. Now, we do have Venus retrograde starting tomorrow, so you may want to manifest ease during the time of Venus retrograde. Ease in the midst of a slow moving manifestation season, which is what Venus retrograde can be. Manifest a faster pace of your manifestation, okay? Because again, this is the time to do this with this planet parade. Next up, we have Uranus, our planet of innovation, in the stern, grounded earth sign of Taurus. This is a time to manifest an elevation in your innovative energy, as well as manifest an elevation in your stick-to-itiveness, your ability to actually show up in your innovative energy, manifested, and the discipline to get it done. And what's really elevating this manifestation energy in this planet parade is Jupiter, our planet of expansion, in the shifty sign of Gemini. When Jupiter is in Gemini, we can manifest quick, sudden opportunities of elevation and expansion. So get into this Jupiter Gemini energy. Manifest the changes, the sudden opportunities, the new careers, the new opportunities to move that you desire. And lastly, we have Mars, our planet of action, in the beautiful emotional water sign of Cancer. When Mars is in Cancer, it's a good time to allow your emotions to be an intuitive guide on how to move. So this is a good time to manifest intuitive movement, intuitive action, divine knowings and revelations of what your next step should be to manifest the life that you desire. Now, to manifest, you want to script what you desire in alignment with each planet. Place it under a white candle, and around that candle, candle, you can place offerings such as water, certain herbs like Palo Santo, rosemary, as well as some cinnamon. You can also put a little honey around the candle and some coins, some money offerings as well. Some flowers will also do you some good. These are good offerings to place around the candle. And I also want to state that when you are manifesting, especially under this planet parade, it's important to utilize water, right? Because we have our new moon in Pisces, which is a mutable water sign. There's a lot of water energy that is present. This parade is actually starting and ending with water energy, Pisces and Cancer. So you want to utilize water in your manifestation. This is also a good time to make some new moon water. Put you some water outside tonight, okay? Tonight. And bring it in before the sun comes up in the morning. Happy Planet Parade. Enjoy and manifest wisely, y'all. Much peace.